Hello, 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 everyone. How's everyone doing today? Okay, it's a working. Okay, so last week, I mentioned this in my vlog. So for those that don't watch my vlog, so I usually never watch my videos back, even after my edited videos and all that kind of stuff. I rarely ever watch them back. I don't like it. I just don't like it. But last week I was like, you know what? I guess I need to look and see, just to make sure technically everything is working okay. So I watched just a little smidgen of my live video and realized after I came back from break, because I had to stop and get water and stuff, I had it on mute. So for like an hour and a half, I was talking away, but nobody could hear what I was saying. So, yay. And then on my actually edited video, I did my intro twice. So, yeah, interesting. So, I actually talk about this in my vlog, which my vlogs are up on Saturday if you're ever interested. It gives just a background, a little bit more background of what I'm doing and everything like that. But I've been actually for a while now considering just going live with my weekly video that I do, like my Pinterest test, my Paleteful Pack, my Create This Book, and my Pull from the Jar. I've been thinking about doing it only because, one, I really don't like editing. I'm going to be honest. It's not one of my favorite things to do, and I don't feel I'm very good at it. So there's that as well. And analytically, it would be about the same doing live as editing, and it wouldn't take up my time to edit, because sometimes it takes me like a day to edit my videos, just depending on how much footage I have, you know. So if I can save some time with that, so I can continue to work on things for my store and for the craft fair I'm going to do, and the farmers market, all the better. So I really been thinking about it. I talked it over with Barry last night, and I think I am going to start that next week, and we'll just see how it goes. If I don't like the vibe of the live stream, doing it that way, and if I prefer to do it edited, then I will switch it back up. But I think next week I'm going to start doing it live. I already filmed my video for this week, which I actually have to edit. And see, I totally forgot. I'm not even kidding you all. I totally forgot I needed to edit that video to put it up for tomorrow morning. So after I'm done with my live stream, that is what I have to do. And it's probably going to take me a little bit to do it. So, yeah. But it's my Paleteful Pack, and I enjoyed it this week. Oh my gosh, this month's Paleteful Pack, it was fantastic. So, but that is not what y'all are here for. Y'all are here to watch the watercoloring, yeah. So, let's get to it. So this week's challenge, I've already took a sneaky peek. It's abandoned buildings. Yikes. Okay. I'm terrified. I actually was like, I really don't want to do this. Because I'm terrified of doing it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So, I think what I want to do is like a abandoned shed, right? With like some vines and stuff over it. And in this case, I will be totally okay if it is leaning, because I want it to be an abandoned shed, right? Like one that has not been kept up with. So I want it a little bit leaning to the side, and I think I'm going to do it portrait. I don't think I'm going to do it landscape. That way I can have a lot of room to do the thing, but I do want to go ahead and put washi tape around. And last week I couldn't find my washi tape, but I found it the other day. My whole bin of washi tape. So I'm going to go run and get it right now. So here it is. So I'm going to go ahead and just tape this. I think well, Barry didn't seem interested to go clothes shopping this weekend. So I might go Friday or tomorrow. I need to get clothes. I basically have just like t-shirts, and they're basically like t-shirts that I got from doing races, running races, you know. So I'm like, I want to quit looking like a teenage boy and actually get cute little tops and stuff, even though, you know, I rarely go out, but just to make me feel better, you know. So I think I'm going to go do that, even though it'll stress me out to go clothes shopping. I hate it. But I do need more tops and some more just bottoms, more comfortable bottoms, like not jeans or anything like that, just to wear around the house, but to make, you know, to look cute. Okay, I'm stalling. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. It may not be the best thing on the planet, but I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. We can do it. Come on, y'all. We can do it. All right. The only thing I don't like about these little things, they get in the way, because I want to make sure I have a straight line down here, the horizon line, you know what I mean? So we'll just, see, I moved it. Okay. Y'all, I cleaned. I was going to work on my owl before. Is that even? It looks a little crooked to me. I don't want the ground to be crooked. I don't mind if the shed is crooked, but I don't want the line to be crooked. Maybe it ain't. Nope, it don't look like it's maybe eyeballing. I apologize right now if y'all hear weed eating or blowing. Today is the day that y'all are gonna hear it. He's about to blow the grass at my door, so I'll be quiet. So we are in an HOA and homeowners association, and we pay a fee, and with that, during all the way from April to October, we get our front yard and the sides of our house mowed and weed eated and edged and all that kind of stuff. It's part of the fees, so we don't have like a lawn dude. It's part of the fees that we have to pay. That's part of the perks of, because we have nothing else. Like, we have no playground, no pool, no anything like that, but yet we have HOA fees. Don't even ask. That's a long story. Sorry, I hate drinking or eating on camera, but I was thirsty. Yeah, we were supposed to have gotten those things, but we never did. We were like the first people to move into this house. I think there was only 5 houses built before we moved in, and out of those 5 houses, I think only 3 were occupied. And so we've been here like 22, almost 23 years, maybe 24, 22, 23 years we've been here. And yeah, so they told us a lot of things when we first moved in that ended up not being true. But anyway, okay, I'm really stalling, y'all. I'm stalling about. Okay, let's just. I can do it. I can do it. Okay, I do want it leaning. So this is the time when my natural leaning tendencies should come in handy. Let me pull up a reference though. Okay, a reference of the shed that I want. I'll just we'll say abandoned. I first thought of like a barn, you know, because I see quite a lot of those around. Nothing quite like that. But you know, of course I see a lot of those around where I live. Oh, that's kind of cute. Can y'all see? Oh, yeah, like this one is kind of cute. See how that's just like more, but I want it to be more like it's so abandoned, like this. This is what I'm looking for. That right there. Where it has like vines and stuff growing on it. That is what I'm picturing. Picturing. Oh, yes. So let me just, I like this one. Okay. So I think what I need to do with this, I need to sketch out the body of the shed first. Leave it blank. And then paint in the greenery around it. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. So this is my reference picture, and I'm okay for it to be really leaning. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know. Okay. So I'm just gonna, it's the perspective that, and I've been taking, well, I haven't done them in a while, but I did do a thing on perspective, so you would think that I would know what is going on. So that's like the back part, and it's kind of short here. Then this comes all the way down, right? Because it looks like the land mass is kind of like this. So it's like you know, it's like a long barrel almost. And of course, this is going to be covered over here with shrubbery as well. And let's make the door here. I'm going to just make this as simple as I can, because you know. And I'm not even going to put the door on it. I'm going to be like the door fell off. And maybe even put a little window right here. It looks like it has one that's maybe been boarded up right here. Okay. So that's it. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave this blank while I go ahead and color everything else in. And I do want this to be like a wooden. I kind of like that, so I'm just making a little bit of lines here for the wood planks. It's not bad. I'm kind of digging it. Okay. Yeah. I know that's the doorway right there. Okay, nice. All right, so we're gonna have shrubbery here, and maybe a tree can be like back here a little, because I do see a little bit of tree back here. We'll just color that in, right? And like that. Okay. All right. And then this bush is going to actually come up a little bit over here like this. And then of course we're going to have grass coming all the way up, and I've already kind of made a thing for that. and we'll have like, okay, all right, well, let's get to painting. Well, that wasn't as scary as what I thought it was going to be. I really thought that was really scary, but it wasn't. I hope you can still hear me. Please, if you cannot, let me know, because that happened last week. All right, let's see. I think I want to use, I'm going to go with my Winsor Newton today. Just, oh wait, hold on. But I think my Miguel has more green, and I feel like I'm gonna need more green in this. Yeah, I mean the green starts from there and goes all the way over. Okay, I'm just gonna use this. And if I need the Payne's gray, I'm gonna come in here and grab my Payne's gray. That's the only thing about this palette that I wish it had. I wish it had a Payne's gray. You know what? I might look to see if I can get just a half a pan of Payne's gray in this brand, because that's all it really needs. I mean, I don't need like any of these metallics really, so I could get rid of one of them and just have, well, there might even be room actually to put another one of the things, but I don't know. But anyway, all right, here we go. I am going to use, I'm gonna get my, that's my 4. I'm gonna get my 6 out. My 6 and 10, I think, is what I'm gonna need. All right. Oopsie. Nope. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna put the sky in first, I think. And for that, I want to use, I'm actually going to wet my paper like I usually always do when I do a sky, because it's just the way I roll. That's the way I like to do it. So I'm not going all the way down, just a little bit down on the page, like a third of the way, I guess. Make sure that it's, oh, I forgot to put my other light on to help see. All right, and now let me get, I'm gonna mix, I think I'm gonna go with ultramarine blue. And we'll just drop that in there. Come down. It's okay if it's splotchy, because it's kind of, I mean, if you look at the picture, oops, I think I went down a little too far. Come on, this paper. I don't want it too vibrant with it. Like, this is actually almost too much up here. Take off a little bit of that. I need to clean my brushes. All right, so I kind of want it like that. All right, there's green in my brush. That That is causing green to get on my paper. Because I don't clean my brushes. Okay. Let's dry that. Let that dry. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, let me get a kneaded eraser. I don't want to erase my building because I want to know where that is. But like, alright. I think now what I want to do, okay, I'm going to wet my paper like all the way. Let's see. I'm going to wet my paper. Wow, that kind of tore up the paper. That's never happened before. I'm wetting it a lot, actually, right now. I want it really wet. I'm going to even come over here. And then what I want to do is I want to go with a very, 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 very light, like I think I'm going to go with the greenish yellow color. That one right there. I think I'm going to go with that one. And I'm going to wet it a lot. I just have a little palette over to the side right here. Then I'm going to mix that in. And then I'm just going to blob it. Literally with this, I'm just blobbing it down. This is kind of going to, in my head, this is like the little greenery that's happening. You know what I mean? That's happening all around because there's like a lot of trees and such around in here. Bushes, because it's overgrown, but I do want it to have some space in there, if that makes any sense. So we'll just drop that in down like that. Okay, I like that. All right. Okay, I like it. All right. Now let's try it. Whoa, what was that? And now what I want to do is I want to go back in with that blue that I had, and I'm going to kind of come down a little bit with it. just so we have some of that blue down in there. And it's okay that it made that more greenish. I'm okay with that. Okay, I like it. All right. Now we gotta dry that again. A lot of drying today, I have a feeling. But before I do that, I want to kind of erase, it might be too late, right in here, because that is where a lot of the vines are gonna go. I want this to kind of be a little loose, you know what I mean? I'm just using the reference picture as, of course, a reference, just a little bit of a guide on how to do this, on how I want it to kind of look. Okay. All right. Now, I have some green already mixed up here. This is probably sap green. I bet it's sap green, olive green, probably hooker's green as well in with it. And actually, I think I want to switch my brushes to, I think I want to go with the deer hoof actually with this. So I'm going to wet it just so it'll be wet. And put some sap green. I do want some of that olive green in there. And I'm just going to use it kind of right now, like where the like shrubbery is at. Oh, there went my camera. If anyone knows how in the world, okay, hold on. How in the world you stop this camera? It's an EOS 6 I think. And but I mean, I have looked everywhere to try to figure out how you keep it from turning off the display. Okay, this got too much here. I didn't really want it like that. Okay, something's happening outside. I don't know what that is. Probably my neighbor. Sounds like it. Sorry for all the noise. Okay. I got a little blobby, but that's okay. Okay, because I just want the background of the fullness of the tree there, or the bushes. Okay, so let's dry it. after I tried to do, you know, the palm tree, and my fan brush was just not it, I did go out and buy a fan brush for watercoloring. It's nice and stiff. I'm going to like that, I think. I have my cat's tongue here. They actually call it an oval wash, but it reminds me of a cat's tongue. It goes really pointy. This is the smallest that they make. I wish they made smaller ones, but they don't. It's a 1/2 inch. And then I've got the little deer foot too. This one's a 1/4 inch. The one I just used was a 3/8 of an inch. So now what I want to do is I want to go darker, and I'm going to use the smaller guy here. I'm going to go with probably Hooker's. Here, I gotta figure out where it's at. I'm gonna go with Hooker's Green. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm gonna go with Hooker's Green. That's a nice dark color. But I also want to add some of the deep phthalo in it, because I want it really dark. And I might also put a little bit of that malachite green in it. And let me go ahead and put some indigo in it. Maybe instead of indigo, let's use the purple. So I want this really dark. I want it to be a dark green. Yeah, that purple did it for me. Nice. All right. Let's blot that off. Because now I want to just go in and add a little bit of depth into, especially like these over in here. Let me mix up some more of that. I'm just going to use my 6 brush for that though. Got some purple. Okay, it's that dark green. Yep. Just building up here. Watercolor is such a hard medium. I say it all the time, because you have to think differently and backwards than other mediums. Even oil, acrylic, all of that is different, because you go light to dark, whereas everything else you go dark to light. So it's kind of odd, you know. Put a little bit of water in that. Oh, that's too much water. Okay. But I'm kind of digging that. Okay. All right, we'll stop there. I don't want to overdo, and I'm going to dry this. But before I dry it, let's do this. Yeah. I'm going to take just that has a little pointy edge, and I'm going to just start kind of putting in while it's still wet. It might have dried a little bit too much, but just like the you know what I'm talking about. The the twigs, the sticks, the everything else that comes along with that. Okay, so we'll do that. All right, now then, now I'll dry it. Hope y'all are having a good day. Oops. My day has been good. Been having some really good days. It's so weird that I've kind of gotten a taste of what it's going to be like for Amanda not to be here. She hasn't been here since Saturday. She's coming home tomorrow. She's been at home since September. She did have a job working for a local police department. She was a cadet there, and she would collect video evidence and look at it and write reports and stuff like that. And I worried endlessly about her. And because she would have to go out and collect evidence and all that kind of stuff, but just things happened there that I'm not going to go into because it's not my business really to go into it. But she felt it would be best to go ahead and leave the department, and her father and I gave her our full support. And so she actually applied for it's the state GBI, or well, I just said it, but she applied for the state Bureau of Investigation back in before she even quit her job. I'm going back now in with this greenish yellow down here to get the grass going. So yeah, she applied in July and didn't get a phone call until December. So we'd been waiting, and she got an interview. She did everything that she needed to do. They did the investigation on her, and then she finally last week, and this is what I was talking about that got cut off, that the mic was cut off. She got the position. So we're very excited for her. She starts in a few days. Okay, I'm going while this is wet, and I'm just dropping some of that dark color that I made into the grass here. So I'm gonna have to get used to her not being around. So I got a taste of it this week. So I'm excited for her though. I mean, this is what she wants to do. She's going to be in the lab collecting evidence, doing evidence stuff, and that is exactly what she wanted to do. That was one of the reasons why she did quit the job that she was at, because she felt like she would have never been able to get into a position at the police department that she was at, because it's a small town and it was a small department. No one leaves really, so there would have been no way for her to move up. They would want her to go. Okay, first of all, she would have to become a police officer even to do any crime scene type of thing. And she really did not want to be a police officer. She just wanted to be a crime scene tech. Collect evidence, look at evidence, that kind of stuff. She really wanted to be in the lab. That was what she really wanted to be. But the police departments around here are so small, because, you know, we're in a small area, that they did not have those types of position where they just needed somebody in the lab. you would have to go out and collect the evidence and that kind of stuff, and you have to be a police officer in order to do that. So she really did not want to become a police officer, because if, like at this department, like I said, she would have had to wait for years. She'd become a police officer, be a patrol person for years before she could have the opportunity to get into the crime scene. And she just did not want that, and I personally did not want that. I did not want her to become a police officer. Not that I have anything against police officers. I love them. I respect them. I know there are some not too good ones, but the majority do care. That is why they are police officers, because they care and they want to, that's what they want to do. They want to protect the community. They want to do community work. And that's what, if she were to have stayed on, that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to do more of community outreach kind of stuff for the community to know, hey, we're here for you. We're not here to, be over you. We're here to help you and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so she got the position. We were all ecstatic. We're so happy that she got what she wanted. And we're just ecstatic. I'm very proud of her that she got what she wanted. All right, let's move to the tree right now. I want to kind of give this a rest for a little bit. Let's use burnt umber. And we'll just paint the tree burnt umber. So yeah, she's excited. We're all excited. But it is going to take me a little getting used to her not being here. And I will be all by myself all during the day, which is what happens. It's just weird, And then pretty soon, I'm pretty sure she'll be moving out. She tells me she won't be moving out for a while, but, I understand. I can understand you wanting to move out. So, alright. We'll fix that. We'll add on to that in just a minute. Alright. I think I'm going to go with this is my 4. Yeah, my 4 brush. I'm going to go in with some of the brown, but I also want some of the green. I'm going in with that phthalo green. What's it called? Yeah, deep phthalo green. And I kind of just am gonna add just little lines here, so that is indicating that it's a bush, overgrown bush. And these are overgrown vines. And I'm going to add a little bit of, let's see, leaves going. Can y'all hear Roxy snoring? That poor old lady. Tomorrow I have to take the one, oh yeah, I have news. So you know, we have a bunch of, well, we have a golf course, had a golf course behind us. You know, now it's being constructed. It's being condos are being built. So the dude that worked there had a colony of cats. One day, I guess after he left, he quit feeding them. They came over here, 20. I counted at least 20 cats. That's where Freckles came from. So, and then Sage, another cat that we kind of brought in. We didn't bring her in because we don't know if she's clean, but we've been feeding her. And we were trying to get her fixed before she got pregnant. We were too late. She got pregnant, had the kittens a couple of weeks ago, but the poor thing, I think we had a cold snap here Friday, and we think they died then because they were just so little. And she was a first-time mommy, and you know, first-time mommies don't really know what to do. And so she's just been hanging out at the house. So I called the vet Monday, and I was like, look, she's lost her babies. We want to get her fixed. But we want to, you know, and we need to check her to make sure that she's safe to come in, because in order to get her fixed, she's going to have to come in to recoup. And but I still don't, even if she's in a cage, I still don't want her around my other cats if she's not safe, you know. So they were like, okay, bring her in Thursday. So I have to take her in Thursday. She's a sweet cat. I think she actually may be part of the litter that Freckles actually came from, because they kind of meow the same. And they would be the same age. So, I don't know. I'm just putting leaves in here, or what would look like leaves. I'm just trying to keep getting darker and darker with the coloring. This is really dark. That's kind of fun. Just bloop, 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 bloop. Kind of digging it. Put some more. So I'll be interested if she is part of, well, Freckles of course had a clean bill of health, or she would have never come in the house. But we call her Sage. Sage has been out, of course, and got intimate, and who knows if those boy cats are clean. That's how that happens. So just hoping she'll be clean, because if she's not, I don't know what we'll do. I don't know how we're gonna. I could maybe try to find her a home that either she'll be by herself, or the household already has cats that have the feline leukemia type situation. We had a cat have that right when it happened in the 80s. It kind of came along when AIDS did, because it's the feline version of AIDS, really. And yeah, it was horrible. We tried to keep her alive. We did a lot of homeopathic stuff, because there was nothing out then to help them, and she eventually ended up dying, but we had to keep her separated from our other cats, so she never could come into the living room with us, and it was a horrible life for her. I felt really bad. Okay, so I've mixed up some Van Dyke brown with a little bit of black, and I'm going to come back up here and kind of just make the little lines. I kind of want to get a little darker in here. Right. A little bit darker down in there. A little bit darker right in there. Okay, like that. Alright, what I want to do now is I want to get my 3.0. It doesn't matter, just any script that you want to do. I'm just gonna kind of put some branches coming off of it in that dark color. Get a little bit. Do y'all hear that? There's like a kitten crying. I don't know if it's one of mine or if it's Sage outside. Wow, that looks cool. I like that. Here we'll come down. Cool. Alright. And while we're at it, just add just some, so it's like vines through there. Okay, and we can even bring it there. All right, I like it. Oops. Okay. Okay, now then, let's just go ahead and do the shed here. I'm gonna go with a 4. Into my water. It's pretty funny. Alright. And it's got green all in it. That's okay. Alright. I'm going to just put some water on the page. And okay, then I'm gonna go with this gray that I have. I'm just going to drop it in. I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. And let it kind of just do its thing. I'm trying to get up underneath the green that I did. My brush is not very wet right now, so that helps. I need a little bit wetter. Okay, let's try it. Okay, it's dry. Now I am going to go into with my Winsor & Newton because I need my Payne's Gray. I really am going to look to see if this brand has just a half pan of the Payne's Gray, because it's just crazy to me that it does not have Payne's Gray. I need Payne's Gray. Love me some Payne's Gray. Alright, so I'm going to go in with some Payne's Gray now, and I'm just going to make the little lines with it. And we'll do the door. What's that? This has been fun, y'all. I was scared to do this one today. I don't know why. We needed a little bit. We're just gonna maybe go with some Payne's Gray and a little bit of black. I want it to kind of really dark right here. some more black with the Payne's Gray. I'll switch. I thought I had my 4. That was my 6. I want my 4. Use a 4 and kind of do the wood little wobblies with it. The green. Or this is a building that, and I'm kind of dry brushing a little bit. Right, I'm going to go in with a little bit more black. Corner there. Now I'm going in with just black. I want it pretty dark in here. Oh my gosh, y'all. I like it. I really am liking this. Oof. It's okay. Alright, I think that's it. I think I'm calling this done. I like it a lot. I really do. Ugh, I like it. I really do like it. So let me dry it. I'll take the tape off. Wow, that one did not take long at all, did it? Just a little over an hour. Not even probably that long because I was yeehawing. You know what I think I want to do, though? Is I kind of want to do like so you would know that there's a top there. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Like that. Yep, I like that. Just a little. Because you wouldn't see it that much. I want the illusion that, you know, there are a lot of things over the thing. If that makes sense. Okay. Nice. Well, that was fun. Alright, let's take the tape. See what we got. Okay. Oh, I really like it. I really do like it a lot. Let me just sign it. And that will be that. Okay. And this is week 14, right? Yeah. Abandoned building. Nice. I really do like it a lot. I think it turned out cute. It's like what I had in my head, where just a bunch of overgrown, bunch of vines, bushes, grass is just over the whole thing. I like it. I wonder if I should put like leaves on the tree. Should I? No, I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Like it's just an old decrepit tree. So there's that. All right. So there is this week's challenge, watercolor challenge. Hope that you're playing along. I'd love to see your stuff. I do have a Facebook group. I also have a website, Gina B's Studio, www.ginabeestudio, that you can go to. And my Facebook group, for sure, you can post things there. I would love to see what you're doing. I really would. It'll be fun to see what everybody else is doing. It doesn't have to be watercolor. It could be whatever you're working on, whatever crafting thing you're doing. Because you know me, I do a lot of different things. Let's see, it's 4:11. I do need to edit my video for tomorrow. I don't want to be doing that tonight. Because I was going to stay on a little bit and work on my owl. Because that's what I was going to do before the video, before the live stream. But I ended up cleaning instead. So that would be nice to do the owl. But I also want to work on my floors for my D&D. But I do need to edit this video, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and edit my video. But there we are, this week's watercolor. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you just to try something new. I like my new motto. My new motto is, even bad art can inspire. I like that, right? I like that motto. Even bad art can inspire. So, all right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. I will talk to y'all later. Hey, if you're not subscribed, could you please subscribe? That would be wonderful. I would so appreciate it. Please like the video. That just will help my channel to grow. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I might come, maybe if it doesn't take too long to edit my video, I may be back today. Not today, tomorrow. I do want to live stream more. I kind of like live streaming a lot. So, all right, y'all. Take care of one another. Gotta be good to one another. Bye.